Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Luis Suarez. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rummenigge, the unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted him.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Platini. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Pull it. Well, they could break here. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Valverde. And they've switched it over to the other side. Ribéry.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... There's the shot! Platini. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Koundé gets it clear. Now it's Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Rijkaard. Aim forwards. Cruyff. Shot could be on. That's an excellent interception. And that has been clubbed away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Pullet could try cutting inside. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Platini certainly could have and should have made more of that. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Could move up a gear here. Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Now who's going to be first to this? Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, what a pass! Messi. Now it's Bale. Platini. Szoboszlai. Platini. Kimmich running with the ball, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Hullet. Messi. Can he put it away? Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
There will be 1 minute added time.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever the...
Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Indonesia with the corner, there first. Up he goes! Bale clears. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's managed to get rid. Tomiyasu. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That is a brilliant interception. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Cruyff, well, he was...
There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Indonesia have their second corner now. And the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Threads one in. The pass has gone astray. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet looking to run onto it. Ribery. Vieira. Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini cuts it out. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Indonesia have their third corner. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Turan. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Referee. Number 20, Suarez. Number 7, Ronaldinho.
Eto providing an outlet on that flank.
Joshua Kimmich.
Rafael Leao.
Number 17,
He is through here. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Rafael Leao. Number 99, Bale.
And that has been cleared.
Number 15, Bellingham.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
23, Mateo.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale.
Substitution.
Steaming on Bale! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's hoisted clear.
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's Bale! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. And it's Hullet. He's played him through. And this is Shevchenko. And here's Hullet. Can he finish? Eto might just make this. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mateus drilled in low. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nice interception, well timed. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten.
There will be 3
Eto.
out of time.
Bale. Bellingham. Eto! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Hernes. Vieira shows great strength. Mateus. Floated up and over. Good ball over the top. Koundé calmly anticipates. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hazard engages and forces him off the ball. And they've got rid. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's straight offside.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Hazard. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Ribery. Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. And now they can spring out of defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's had it taken off him.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Climbs up big! And it's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's shifting through the gears here. Conte.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Up for a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Tomiyasu gets it away. Pull it. And here's Batistuta. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tomiyasu makes the interception. And it's Ribery. Cafu. intercepts the throw. That's well read. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Albert. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's found a way through. Ribéry. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Beckenbauer. Ribéry. Albert. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Back into the middle, and that is expertly dealt with. Bullet. Conte. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to dink it in. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Indonesia lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he has been fouled there. Beckenbauer. And it's Conte. And here's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Luis Suarez. Steaming on goalwards. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Indonesia are still that goal to the good. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ribéry. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vieira. Luis Suarez has found the net here, of course.
The attendance for this match
60 minutes played.
71,550.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kimmich. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! They have come roaring! back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole... It's Luis Suarez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution on the field. Number
Tunisia
9.
have their second
Grigori.
corner now.
Number 20.
He gets big!
Number
Danger
8.
averted for now.
Hazard. Number 11.
And he skips
Bullet.
past his man.
Coming on the field. Number 7. Ronaldinho. Number 99.
No, that was never going to make it.
Number 22.
Drogba.
Nedved. Number 4.
Oh, that's clever.
Substitution.
On time, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Well read, nice interception. Gnabry hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Nedved. And he's intervened well there. Quality ball. And it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Czech catches it safely. Well, nicely intercepted. Nedved. Ronaldinho. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field is...
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Giroud. Substitution.
Can he stop it going out?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. Rafael Leao might just make this. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's through now as he hits one! That is special! Olivier Giroud! And that may just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia
are such an adept counter-attacking team.
Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Bill! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that really is so impressive. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Ronaldinho. And it's Nedved.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Turan.
Cafu. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Gnabry, now it's Gnabry. And that will be it. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Now it's Neymar, and the flag has stayed down. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's their first effort on goal.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Royce. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. He has found the way through. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Neymar has been caught there. It's a foul. Tony Adams. Now, there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And here's Eto'o. Oh no, this does not look good. Batistuta. Now it's Nedved. And it's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get rid. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, played right into his path. Can he finish? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rice.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Batistuta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Tchouaméni does well to get it back.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neymar. Rice. That has not gone well. Royce. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Royce really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hullet. There's the shot! Cleared without complication. Some really good ball movement. Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Showing good feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Throw in. Indonesia have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, good take in a good area. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pull it. Can he put it away?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Has a go! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And this is Eto'o. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chouameni, Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cafu. No way through there. Royce goes on a run down the left wing. Royce.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Messi. Adams. Oh, it's come loose. No way through. Chouameni.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nice control. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chouameni. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Messi. Cafu for Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar. Serán sustituidos por el
Too
dorsal
close for
43,
comfort.
Beckham. El dorsal 7. Villa. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
And there's no
de jugadores.
surprise who's taking this corner. Oh, what has happened here? Indonesia are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Mateus. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Ronaldinho. They're urging him to shoot. Lovely feet. Ronaldinho. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Koundé deals with that comfortably.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Gol.
Well, how's that for a class
En el minuto
finish?
90, el dorsal 4.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
El dorsal 14. Será reemplazado
Time added
por
on,
el
4
dorsal
minutes.
16. Habrá 4
Rafael
minutos de
Leao.
descuento.
Ribery. Oh, delightful ball. That is a great ball. Ronaldinho. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered.
Lamar Leams. Leams.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going.
Leams.
Everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game, hugely anticipated, hugely hyped.
Loyo.
Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Has a goal! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Luis Suarez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Otto calmly anticipates. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Williams. It's a mighty effort! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Not the most accurate pass. Pullet. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Williams. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Azar played with finesse. Chips it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as they're going to go. No way through. Oh, it's Batistuta. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Czech catches it safely. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk makes the interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nico Williams. Now it's Kimmich. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nico Williams, who does have an assist to his name. Nico Williams tries looking up for options on the left, and he's managed to get free. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good strength. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good read, needed to be. Played out to the left flank. Conte. Floated up and over. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, important interception. Royce. To Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Bale. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, shooting chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kimmich. Now it's Hazard. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's managed to get rid. Hazard with the big header! Kimmich.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Hazard. Bale. Conte. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And a quick reminder today to please take all bidouts bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much.
There's the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look.
Heads it! Luis Suarez sticks it away. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic, decent hit! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Hazard pinches it off him. Throw it. That has not gone well. Adams cuts it out, and he's intervened well there. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bale. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nice physical challenge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then. Nico Williams with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Match was 71,898.
Swung over. Abiati claims it. Royce. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's been shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution in progress.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. And it's Cruyff. Nedved. Can he put it away? And he hits the net. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Hits one!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Bale! He scores! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So time for change.
Messi.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Van Dijk.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 19, Vinicius Junior. Number 5,
Vieira.
Darwin Núñez.
Nedved.
Number 13,
Spread neatly.
Joshua Kimmich.
That is good alertness. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Bale, Kimmich is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared without hesitation. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Now it's Giroud. Darwin. Floated through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to gift it back. Nedved. Odo. Now it's Kimmich. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he's there to clear it. Gently done. Giroud is herring after that one. Wirtz. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Koundé gets it away. Well seen, saw that come. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen
Yo Om Pur,
and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim
lomba apa?
for his wisdom and to
Lomba apa?
a very good evening.
Kan nggak ada temennya aku. Kamu berdua sama Elanda berteman gitu? Oh, kamu musuhan sama Elanda. Elanda apa kabar? El? Hmm. Elanda. Elanda kan? My Republic bagus. Iya, My Rep bagus.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
We've not seen too many players better than Gilberto Silva at what he does, Peter.
Yeah, terrific shield for the defence, isn't he? He just seems to always be there without especially being noticed.
Yeah, that's very true. One of the most understated players in the side due to his harrying and winning the ball back. Jobs not always appreciated, but have to be done.
Yeah, a shining example for anyone who aspires to play in his sort of position. Another throw-in. Drilled in low. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar. That's a good run down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tomiyasu. Messi. He can run onto that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, perfectly measured that. Royce is onto it in a flash. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, that's well spotted. That's the throw. Seedorf. Maldini. And Iniesta. And it's Messi. Thuram cuts out the pass. Pull it.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Hullet. Pinches it off him. Seedorf. This is promising. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. And he's there to retrieve it. That is a great pick out. Seedorf.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Hazard, Royce, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gilberto Silva. And it's Azar. He's chosen to go back. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Up he goes! Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to get it clear. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, great! Luis Suarez! He's delivered all right!
The Netherlands really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, no joy this time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Five minutes till the break. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suarez chasing after it. Messi.
There will be one
It's a little off target. And they're back on the ball again. Indonesia finding their passes. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Indonesia come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Jordi Alba. And it's Messi. Law gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That looks a cracking ball. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Royce. Gilberto Silva. Law might just make this. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still just a single goal between the sides. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
There's the shot! And it's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Jorginho. Substitutions taking place.
Bale.
The attendance for this match was
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Footballing with usually identified.
And a header! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's clear.
Giroud! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff goes in for the header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And it's played forward. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved, great ball, and the finish! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was a great finish. He put it away with great... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. He's had a hit. It's there.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's played him through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he was quick to react. That looks a cracking ball. Hazard. And he's gone backward. And Royce! Pullet does well to stand firm and defend it. Royce. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a goal kick. Rice in acres of space out wide. Now it's Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kimmich. Hazard. Lewis. Can he put it away? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Indonesia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Koundé is there, and he can pick it up. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Bouten gets it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Indonesia are seeing plenty of... Oh, that's ambitious. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
It's a sharp pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Luis Suarez. Bullet! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time...
Shapes to shoot! This time, surely! Nicely intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Zico. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Royce. Quality ball. And here's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Royce. Luis Suarez. Oh, what a pass! Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Big chance! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Bouten, it's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
There will be 3 minutes.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior, Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looks a good ball through. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the whistle goes for half-time. Indonesia playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
I'm afraid
It is
to tell
quite
you
a
that we're
game,
expecting
breathless
traffic to
and
be heavy
laced
after
with
the final
excitement.
whistle today.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. That's a good ball played into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hazard. Out of play for a goal kick. Rice. Costa Corta. Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that. And here's Vieri. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making.
Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. And he's managed to gift it back. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders, but...
And the finish! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pedri. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vieri did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Suarez. Number 10. Royce. Number 8.
That's been cut out, well played.
Number 6. Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field. Number 25. Giroud. Number 4. Rafael Leão. Number
Rice.
22. Nedved. Number
Thuram
17.
calmly anticipates.
Johan Cruyff. Number 23. Mateus.
Forwards and with intent. Thuram. And it's Vieira. Mateus. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution.
Cruyff with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Giroud. Saliba attempts a clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, super ball. In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, they can break here. He's through and all alone. He's got the shot away. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Nedved. It's a mighty effort! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
And now they can clear their lines. Bastoni, aim forwards. Nedved, it's just beyond his reach. Nedved clears, and they're quick to get it back. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he cuts out the supply. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Valverde. Oh, played right into his path. Too much on that, it's gone out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shapes to shoot! Corner number 2 then. Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pinches it off him.
Hendrik really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hazard. Musiala. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's delightful.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kimmich. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just...
Decent hit! It's a loose ball. Oh, easy pickings there. That has been knocked clear. Deftly away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hendrik always looking for that half a chance. And it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Hazard very cleverly provided a return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nice control. Oh, this is a great position. Played backwards here.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Royce. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. And the shot! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Indonesia find a position of real strength. He's had a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Aim. 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 Lagi apa mentoring ya? Siapa? Belum kelar tak? Emang kalau mentoring berapa lama ya? Berapa? Bisa. Lama banget. Aku dapat 2002 im, mantep im. Malah main malah lepas malah begitu ya. Mainnya nggak ditarget, lepas aja gitu. Bener kata Baim. Dari 1000 berapa tadi? Dari kalahan terus. Enak enak enak. Mm-mm. 2002. Udah cukup lah ya. Ntar besok pas lagi jam-jam pagi aja tuh ya, Im yang jarang ada ini ya. Besok besok. Oh iya, aku mau ngasih tau Giroud nggak banget Im. Nggak worth it Im. Nggak worth it Im. Nggak worth it. Nggak worth it. Super sub. Iya, super sub lagi kan, bener kata Baim. Iya, berarti masih masih mending bagusan itu kemarin dapat apa? Siapa? Iya, ternyata Hazardnya itu Im. eh Apa namanya? Akselerasi burstnya itu ini banget Im. Nyala terus. Oh, oh nyala terus. Kan aku baru pakai akselerasi burst. Reus sama aku udah punya Reus sama si ini. Siapa namanya? Mitoma. Mitoma. Indonesia dong, Im. Joki apa, Im? Divisi. Oh, ada emang emblem 16 win. Oh, udah ada, Im. Oh, biar ada badge-nya keren kali, Im. Biar keren, Im. Iya, aku juga ngejar apa nggak pernah sih ngisi, tapi pas yang ada 200-an, yang ada gold-gold itu aku pakai lah dari situ. Tapi kalau 15 match ya peringkatnya berapa mah sama aja podo aja. Live nih. Donat Yumika udah 2000 udah lah. Istirahat aja. Kata Baim kan nggak boleh lama-lama. Dari jam berapa? Dari jam? Enggak, tadi habis gym dulu aku. Aku kebantu sama long tackle sih, emang bener Im. Kalau ada long tackle lagi ambilin itu wajib sih Im. Parah Im. Iya. Oh kotak 2 kali. Enggak, aku X kali aja kadang-kadang keluar udah.
Pedri
X aku match up.
gets his pass
Emang
away.
Baim apa match up-nya?
Well seen too. Now it's Cruyff. Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just
Apa?
cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else
Emang tadi
with the
match up apa?
responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ih, ribet lah.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Bit of a communication breakdown in
Oh,
that case.
bukannya gitu. Tadinya nggak tahu match up buat apa.
But well dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Good effort from distance.
Iya, bener-bener.
But that is certainly not what he had in
Tapi
mind.
kalau tipe player aku dari Elul, tipe player.
Set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see
Coba Om
anything
Irfan main
too
yuk.
soon.
Terus dia bilang, salah nih pemain-pemainnya naruhnya, katanya gitu.
And it is nearly
Sampai
half
sengaruh
time.
itu ya, Evo tuh ya.
Well, that's a key interception. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Masa ya?
Royce providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly.
Luna.
Royce.
Playernya bagus, Luna bagus-bagus loh ya.
Now it's Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's put paid to a promising move.
Untung Amberi nemenin enak, refresh.
For half-time. As if we need to be finding no
Kalau
easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals.
oh lebih dari 2 jam.
Puts one in, and he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Oh, that's a nice ball. Interesting ball. Oh, super ball. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Chips it through. Valverde.
Set, lama amat.
Kimmich. That looks a cracking ball. Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has
Hmm.
to do to score there.
Iya, kata Nur Ali juga ngomong gitu.
Gets his head to it! And he's taking no chances there. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first
Jadi Giroud itu ternyata digacha kalau kita nggak punya kalau kita udah punya bullet header. Betul.
he's through here. Luis Suarez. And the finish!
Tapi kalau misalnya kita
Well taken goal.
nggak punya bullet header, terus kita gacha
He's getting
apa namanya Giroud, itu nggak worth it sih, Im.
so precise. The finish
Menurutku ya. Tapi kalau Eden Hazard ini
Counter-attack.
burstnya, wish, aktif mulu. Tuh, aktif ini gampang, Im. Kenapa ya? Apa dalamannya apa apanya ya?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Enggak, 2,
That's just
twice.
safe.
Iya, twice 2 kali kan.
quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Nih, Hazard aku, ayo lari.
Authority, a cause of miles.
Aduh, sendirian.
Chance to shoot now.
Aduh.
Well, Peter, drop it back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Royce. Driving forward. Now it's Hunnit. Now it's Hazard.
Aduh.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of it.
Ah, kayak aku dong buang-buang ke depannya kan. Kotak-kotak
Certainly
dia ini.
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yeah. To Hazard. Pedri. Now it's Van Basten.
Iya kan kata Baim kalau emang lawannya jago, mendingan kotak udah menang 1-0 aja kan udah mendingan ya Im ya.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Aduh,
Van Basten. Cleared without complication.
jadi bola itu emang harus dibuang ya. Soalnya kalau nggak dibuang emang AI-nya itu maksa, iya maksa dia buat dijebol gitu ya Im ya.
Royce in acres of space out wide.
Aduh, Reus. Jadi aku kanan kirinya akselerasi burst nih, formasi sekarang.
Back into the middle. Now it's Kimmich. And he
Waduh,
was alert to it.
kanan kiri IMF, whole player.
Time and
Aduh,
again
enak
it was
banget.
upheld.
Enak banget bener Im.
Vieira.
Tapi, tapi Joe Victor pakai roaming flank dia. Pakai Plovic winger.
He's going to have his name taken.
Sometimes a loose ball
Plovic
completely
winger
defeats
itu
the play.
karena dia masuk ke dalam ya, jadi 3 striker ya. Oh dia lebih nyai. Coba kita pakai Frank Ribery kan dia. Terus dia pakai orkestra kan. Si itu Pirlo-nya orkestra kan. Aku lihat live-nya aja kemarin. Terus dia pakai Ronaldinho. Tapi pakai Haalandnya ngeri banget dia. Haalandnya kasih double, jangan kan itu. Vieira-nya aja kasih double touch. Vieira-nya enteng banget kayaknya Im. Ternyata player enteng itu Im, balance-nya itu dibikin 85 Im. Balance.
Well seen. Saw that.
Makanya pemain yang balance-nya tinggi itu kayak siapa namanya?
He can run onto that.
Rafaeleo, coba deh. Balance-nya tuh pasti 90-an.
To get rid. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here.
Body
Has
dong.
been fouled there.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of
Jadi pemain-pemain aku nih kayak Kimmich, orkestra kan. Terus siapa lagi ya?
So he
Si
something before playing it in. Well, plenty of early
siapa tuh Im?
chances here. Bale.
Yang visionary pas Im, Torre ya.
And it's Vieira. Great defending, strong and
Bikin
determined.
85 sama aku.
And here's Rafael Leao.
Oh, jadi terbang-terbang dia.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Closing in on
Aduh.
goal.
Aduh.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, a glitch with the
Gak masuk
rangefinder
gol.
there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
Aduh, oh situ.
Szoboszlai. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Well, that's a foul.
Tapi ada yang gacor lagi nih yang belum keluar nih, apa namanya? Vieira ya.
Opportunity here.
Vieira baru.
The chance to pull further.
Vieira baru tuh besok kayaknya Im ya. Kamis.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Tunisia find a position of real strength now. Bale. Now it's Bale. Can he finish? They are rampant. It is no contest. And that A real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite that...
Enak banget hall sama hall nih. Cuman aku belum dapat ini aja nih. Belum dapat apa namanya? Double booster hajat dibikin apa ya? Ball carrying sama apa ya? Double boosternya. Teknik. Fantastica nggak sih? Balance-nya lebih terbang loh. Balance-nya nambahin loh. Fantastica. Teknik mah enggak, low pass-nya doang dia. Oh, net fat yang baru ini ditambahin crossing, Im. Wih, enak banget, Im. Yang kamu itu, yang di akun baru tuh, itu double boost. Iya, aku isiin. Double touch, terus pakai. Oh, bayangin dapetin. Berarti yang ini ya aku punya nih ya. Ini yang aku udah isiin. Yang di sini. Aku tambahin crossing kan yang di situ double boosternya itu random loh, Im. Maknya nih, ada maknya. Maknya lagi ngeliat invite katanya. Oke, Maknya. Apa nama ininya? Aku lagi nyobain. Suara Baim kan keluar, Im. Party, Im. Iyalah, kalau aku dikeluarin kalau live. Jadi kita ngobrolnya keluar suaranya. Invite katanya. Bisa aku mamanya seru tempur. Itu Joshua Kimmich-nya kan 85 balance-nya tuh aku bikin. Tuh, balance 96. 86 yang ini nih. Kulit balance 91 aku bikin. Suarez 86. Jadi pada loncat-loncat playernya, Im. Mana Nur Ali dinas malam kali ya dia ya? Kalau pagi dia bisa on berarti dinas malam nih Ali. Niat banget orangnya, hebat ya. Tuh, kalau orang pinter kayak gitu ya, ngotot gitu niat ya Im ya. Sama kayak kamu lah, ngotot gitu. Oh, ngotot. Oh, kerja keras. Tapi kalau yang bolot mah kan kayak aku, ya udah ya. Oh, gitu ya. Aduh, gak kena dong. Semangatnya udah bagus, tiba-tiba gitu komen ya kan.
I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has
Aduh,
wonderful
iya itu
confidence,
kan live di komen kamu.
ability to
Semangatnya udah bagus
again.
katanya. Apa hubungannya?
17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Lah, kok nggak pelanggaran? Donat Yumika curang nih.
Him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Cruyff. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. And the shot. He's delivered all right. And that was as close to
Reus enak banget akselerasi burst Reus.
Can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Changes him with that pass.
Tapi Suarez kurang nyundul doang ya.
Desperate for a
Cuman Suarez tuh posisinya pinter banget loh, Im.
out the danger. Luis Suarez. Indonesia looking to
Suarez yang baru ya, tapi bukan yang lama.
nicely.
Yang kita hilangin itu. Iya, itu dia nyari itu ya, apa karena attacking harusnya tinggi ya, Im ya?
Batistuta. He's beat Batistuta.
Waduh, Batigo.
Really well
Mm-mm.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to
Iya, dia nyari-nyari
that's it. Their heads didn't drop.
nyari-nyari ruang gitu ya, Im ya.
Understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to
Oh,
level things
iya
in
ya.
a hurry. Tails
Tergantung
much
kebutuhannya ya.
better up now.
Now it's Hazard.
Kayaknya kalau misalnya yang attacking hours tinggi tuh kalau dia punya deep lying deh, Im.
Long way.
Bener gak sih?
And here's Suarez. Pull it. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Enggak, maksudnya dia temennya itu deep lying. Temennya deep lying. Kan dia mundur tuh,
Beautiful simplicity about
ya
this
kan?
contest. Willing
Tipenya nunggu kan. Nah, ini striker satu lagi goal pitcher, begitu attacking hours tinggi. Ya udah, masuk ya bener ya, Im ya? Tuh.
back into the middle. Pull it. And pull it.
Buset.
Just too high.
Well, we were anticipating this.
Makanya aku lihat si Joe Victor tuh pakai deep lying dia.
I don't see it changing.
Pasti aku lihat pantulan bolanya dari deep lying. Lihat aja dari live-nya dia.
Yeah. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely worked.
Keren ya. First time.
Shot at goal. Oh, taken with style. And they're back in front.
Akselerasi burst.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the
Orang
ball in the net. That's
kalau
what
kena
he's
long
got to do.
tackle males aja bawanya orang.
Pull it. Luis Suarez. There's the hit. It's in. Irrepressible. Imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
Kompetisi yang satu hari itu ya.
Smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player
Ada David segala males aku.
picked them off instead.
Hah?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Oh gitu.
Unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Masa sih?
Indonesia put two up and into a position of real strength.
Masa Im?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next
Oh, kalau BO
goal.
ini kan BO2 BO3 kan. Iya, paham. Kalau pro kan dia bisa baca pemain ya, Im ya.
He's through here. Pull it. Gets flagged offside.
Oh, enggak deh, oke. Bisa teh, cuman pusing aja. AT tuh aku cocoknya pakai back 5 Inter udah selesai. Kurang.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kunde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fills it through. That looks a cracking ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the volley. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Indonesian are 2 up, and on the balance of things,
Maknya bikin room. Aku yang masuk.
a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal.
Maknya Gatsu.
It is 3-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Wih.
Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And they've got rid. Nice physical challenge. They get a throw in. Pullet moves just a little bit too strong.
Nggak pelanggaran loh. Tackle gitu.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Yes.
Well stopped.
And he's searching through. Tries a shot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it
Aduh,
well,
umpan kamu Reus, capek dia.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's
Aduh.
Pullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Kimmich. Heads it!
Waduh, sayang sekali saudara.
Woefully behind. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Royce looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Kayaknya Joe Victor nggak mungkin si Vieira-nya kayak diracik deh sama dia deh.
Chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that positioning.
Whistle's gone. That's foul.
Iya, Vieira-nya soalnya enteng banget ngeliatnya.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And it's come back out to him. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Valverde gathers from the goal kick. Batistuta. And it's Pullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suarez finds himself offside. Kimmich. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great.
Oh, karena BO1 itu ya, Im.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's towards Suarez. Now the finish!
Siapa?
They've scored!
Apa ya?
Ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
As if 3 weren't enough.
Bisa nyundul doang ya Reus nih kayak gitu. Reus Hazard dia nggak bisa nyundul doang.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Enak banget akselerasi burst whole player. Aduh. Kamis besok ada apa nih? Kamis ya?
Thuram. Kimmich. And it's Azar. And that interception was...
Oh, gameplaynya ada sedikit update katanya Im. Semoga nih ya. Semoga apa namanya? Smart assist. Nggak di ibaratnya nggak di manja banget gitu Im. Uyang loh Im. Smart assist tuh Im beneran. Sumpah aku nggak bohong.
Well, played right into his path. He's got away. And they're quick to get it back. Dani Olmo was steaming forward. And Basta.
One day.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now that's well seen too. Pullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kimmich.
Siapa? Kompetisi kamu? Oh iya, Ate. Ate. Ih, seru ya.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Right, really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Danger averted for now.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, yang orientasi Indonesia itu ya, Im.
Lovely bit of skill.
Kilat tapi DT, Im. Seru juga, Im.
That defending is
Kilat tapi DT.
energetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's away.
Such good technique.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Seru dong.
Oh, that's neat. Pass is intercepted. And it's Jorginho. Bellingham. Quality ball. Still intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good.
He's had a shot.
Wadah, tiang.
Knocked away. Into a
Ya,
goal of
terlalu gaucho.
additional time. Now it's Bale. It's one.
Aduh.
As confirmed by the referee. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now it's Ribery. Oh, super fine. And he's found a way past. Decent hit!
Wih,
And that is the last effort of the game. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverized.
maknya bikin room nggak? Maknya. Aku invite maknya dulu ya, Om Ber. Coba ada nggak? Mak double A K. Agamnya 08 apa lagi? Udah Maya, tak invite yo. Wih, Semarang FC. Dua win. Jadi whole player itu bisa maju, bisa mundur ya, Im ya? Ternyata baru tahu aku. gol ngeri juga dia. Striker 3 emangnya. Gol pitcher semua dong. CF-nya. Maknya.
What a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Hazard.
Bastoni dong.
Adams getting this one clear.
Mati gol.
Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good read, needed to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Suarez. Tunisia looking to pass their way through.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Hey.
In a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite of the 1990s.
Yes.
Shot goal! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. And how about the timing of the pass and run?
Mati
They've
gol.
worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Untung.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Batistuta, and that interception was most necessary.
Kemana itu? Sorry. Salah. Aduh.
Saliba, nicely aimed pass. Well read, nice interception. And it's Royce. Always onto this. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Referee has just said play on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Frosinone clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly read.
Aduh.
Mbappe.
Tomiyasu kerennya.
And here's Del
Striker
Piero.
3 maknya nih.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tunisia leading here thanks to that early goal.
Ngapain digituin bu?
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free.
Foul dong maknya. Asalnya.
Infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an
Aduh.
eye on. He's played him through.
Aduh.
Used a certain sixth sense. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. And it's Hazard. Pullet. Time and again they are repelled. That's good play. Del Piero. Rummenigge. Looking for options for movement. And here's Suarez. And the finish! Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's nice.
Bastoni keras juga deh.
It's another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Quality ball. Del Piero. Pull it. Deftly done. And that is expertly dealt
Ih,
with.
nggak ditangkap dong.
Gets rid with
Silas.
sophistication. Del Piero
Kosong.
has been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hmm.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira.
Window.
Kunde promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Suarez. Hazard.
Ajat lagi aja masa. Ajat merepotkan nih.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge.
Eden Hazard merepotkan.
Tunisia with the corner. They're first.
Aduh.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half.
Maknya, semangat maknya.
The score and overall
Gak pernah main sih ya demaknya ya.
Heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter.
One
You
day.
don't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Just to go back. Luis Suarez. Great hit!
Reus dong.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Royce really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Works it forward.
Ulit dapat ah.
Del Piero. And they win it back again. Thuram. And they've switched it over to the other side. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tunisia finding their passes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that he's got the shot.
Keren.
And it's in. They have come roaring back.
Mati gol Faruni itu.
It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, "How dare you doubt me?"
Ah, diangkat dong.
Certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
So we've reached the hour mark. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lobbed in behind. Del Piero has it out wide and in space. Very nicely done.
Main maknya nih.
No margin for error there at all.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, good ball. And here's another shot.
Aduh, duh.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It'll be a throw-in.
Waduh. Asem. Setara dia.
managed to gift it back. Looks to go up and over. Big chance! It's in! And they're back in front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit. True.
Reus.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction,
Apik tenan golnya.
and sheer class.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Hazard. He is through here. Now it's Kimmich. That's masterful defending.
Kirain Reus.
Mateus defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Waduh. Dibuang aja namanya. Giroud. Kau punya Neymar itu kan nih, asal Sibers kan nih. Oh, adanya itu ya, apa namanya? Kubo ya. Kubo sama siapa? Yamal ya itu Yamal yang main. Tapi kayaknya yang asik Neymar deh yang sering keluar setelah Sibersnya ya.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement we're
Gila. Paling bahaya ya.
He's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Lumayan menyerang,
Del Piero opts to play it back. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Giroud nih.
What's Nedved?
Waduh.
Here's a corner. Good chance. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Giroud.
Oh, smashing header.
Waduh.
And that's a real chance missed.
Giroud really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to
Giroud
believe
dapat
being denied.
Nedved. Oh, what a mistake. Bales climbs
Ya
over.
Allah, bullet headernya.
And no, he
Bapuk.
couldn't find the finish. Played out to the left flank. Valverde. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, clearly
Ya
he's playing
Allah.
that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Just 5 minutes left. And here's Del Piero. I think we're just about done here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Aduh.
Del Piero. And here's the chance to counter. Bale. Nedved in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a
Kena juga. Apa Giroud?
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be
Gile.
thrives in situations like that.
Kena Giroud Maya.
Trying to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced
Lagi,
players
Giroud
step up
lagi.
to the plate now.
Mateus. And that's it. Tunisia are enjoying their moment of collective uplift.
Ngeri emang Giroud kalau super sub. Tapi target man tuh emang tipikalnya dia nggak bisa lari ya Im ya. Dusta, Bati Dusta gacor banget sih. The best. Kalau pro itu tidur dia pegang stick PS nggak sih Im?
Well, what a sight this is.
Kalau
Beautiful
tidur
finish.
pegang stick PS nggak sih?
Promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Kirain tuh ya sih, tek 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 gitu.
Feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Hazard engages and forces him off the ball. Quality ball.
Ya sudah masak. Aduh, Messi emang beneran.
No question, that's a foul. Costa Curta. That's tidy. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his
Ya
winning
Allah,
mentality and
gol lagi,
ability
gol
to
lagi.
organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony
Mau
Adams.
dicas dulu.
Do what you're told.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well,
Fair
he knew
play.
what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Messi. Rummenigge. Mbappe. And the shot!
Waduh,
Goal! Frosinone!
That looks like a pretty
Mbappe
consistent way to
lolos
win the
ya.
ball and then unleash.
Tunisia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely feet. Bastoni gets
Aduh,
across and deals with it.
Signya.
Works it forward. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kimmich. Royce.
Aduh,
is nice and quick.
Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Polos
Well
dong.
stopped.
Oh, what a ball! Can he finish?
Edan, pelan banget kok.
And they're at it again in double quick
2-0 ketinggalan aku nih.
Another moment of magic.
Makanya kamu defend ngapain? Ah,
And how easy they
selalu
make that
defend.
look. That is supreme.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes
Aduh,
quickly, Peter. They've got
Messi
to get
ngapain
going.
Messi?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dapat ah,
Fair tumble under that challenge.
diangkat dong dulu. Akun apa ya?
Hazard. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Picked out brilliantly.
Enggak, aku enggak main divisi. Oke, salam.
Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Del Piero.
Ah,
He's done very well to take that back. Rummenigge.
ah,
Mbappe. He's got
Bape
away.
ngerepotin nih dari tadi nih.
Showing good feet. Now it's Messi. Real chance.
Untung.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Bape-nya maknya.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
Pelanggaran dong.
Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly
Nggak
is miffed
nyampe
having
umpan
made the run
Suarez.
and not get picked out.
No, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute
Ram.
time.
It's an inviting looking
Satu
ball.
gol dulu lah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ah,
Nice interception, well timed. Look. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their
And
first
if you
half
do have a
success
chance
with
today, please
another
take
show of
some time
strength?
out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
That's headed upfield. He's through here. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't.
aduh, ada
They can
Messi
revisit
dong di
that
situ.
further on.
And it's Batistuta. Chance to shoot now. Face decent hit.
Wah, masih aja maknya.
And the lead is 3. It is surely
Satu
done.
tackle loh.
Frosinone clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Frosinone find a position of real strength now. Del Piero, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he wasn't going to make it.
Substitution.
He is just caressing the ball. And the referee's awarded
Ya
a free kick.
Allah, body charge ya.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Ya Allah.
For a goal! A finish of true class!
Messi dong.
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Frosinone are having a ball here. Now it's Giroud. That is a great pick out. Look at the space here. Cruyff! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And the header! Ruled out the best in the keeper. Indonesia have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now
Aduh.
it's Del Piero. And he's managed to get free.
Oh,
Rummenigge. Can he put it away? Bale is onto it in a flash. Nedved. Oh, good read.
Jaga
He read that
Indo.
really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Griezmann. Oh, nice touch.
Rummenigge really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Vieira proves too strong. Oh, what a pass, the hit!
Astaga.
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Bellingham. Up he goes! Oh, denied at the last. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. That is good strength. Frosinone have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Indonesia are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That's a good run down the left. Nice ball, and he's in here. And he did make it. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that could set him on his way. Great ball, and he's in here. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Giroud. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Del Piero
has been indicated.
Mateus. Del Piero. 4 added minutes on the board. Bellingham. And they're quick to get it back. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Terrific header! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And that is it. The referee has...
Final banyak, final.
Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came...
Yes. Kita serang gaming namanya nih. Defense segala. Picture 3 nih dipakai.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. but the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Messi. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. And it's Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
Onde nih
risks.
mainnya?
He wasn't going to let him past. Royce.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Situ
They need to
dong.
play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. So, what can they come up with here? Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is lovely.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, that's neat. Kimmich. Messi gets flagged offside. Messi.
Aduh, Messi kelamaan.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Onde nih.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aduh.
He could be in here. And that's not going to reach. He can get that clear.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Let's go.
Aim forwards. Now he's off and running.
Onde nih. Messi.
And it's Del Piero. And he's intervened well there.
Eta.
Ah, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's well
Aduh.
spotted.
Ditutup dong.
Quality ball.
Ruangnya.
Luis Suarez.
Yes.
That looks a good ball through. Messi. Lovely feet.
Ngapain?
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, important interception. Cleared without complication.
Kena deh. Makanya gantian aku yang defend ya.
See it unfold as
Kamu
succinctly
defend.
as that. It looks telepathic.
Final nih maknya.
Well, I guess
Ah.
this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this.
Oi. Leo, aduh, kasih jelas.
He was there to get a vital touch.
Lu pedal ya.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lagi.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Kimmich with the short one. Showing good feet. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the movement is
Messi
the
dong.
speed is slippery. The defense, though, able to hold on this
Konde
time.
nih. Konde keras, kasih keras.
He's
Oke.
found a way through. Royce. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been cut short. Royce. Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead.
Mamanya. Ui. Harus dimasukin Messi, dia baru pusing.
Goal comes comfort. Just so calm under
Let's go.
pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Indonesia
Let's
are
go.
now
Leo.
luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've
Ayo
got
ke situ.
Pass is just off target. Adams. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Del Piero. Neatly clipped into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mateus gets across to intercept that. And they can counter here. Rummenigge. He can run onto that. Oh, well played. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And it's Messi. And that is
Wah, berarti gol.
It's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good-looking ball. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution on the
Iba,
field.
siksa sa iba.
Number 4, Rafael Leao. Number 10, Royce. Number 7, Messi. Number 20,
Tunisia suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
number 22,
Aduh,
Nedved, well, he was given
nggak
a
ada
tackle
melengkung-melengkung.
initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And now they can clear their lines. Spread neatly.
Oh,
Get
that's a
there.
cracking ball. Too quick for defence
Aduh.
and keeper. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa Curta. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Mateus. Del Piero.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Interesting ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, this looks sharp. Real chance here.
Salah dong.
He gets big.
Tuh, buang.
Valverde can get it clear.
Kenapa nggak dibuang tuh?
Rummenigge. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ah, mamanya nih yuk.
Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Nedved. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a great ball. That's tidy. Cross into the box. Koundé with the clearance.
Frosinone have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Final nih maknya nih. Siapa yang menang nih?
Deep through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Dua orang yang offset maknya.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Aduh, umpan jelek banget, elek umpan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Kena nih maknya gilut nih. Aduh.
Surely that deserved a better outcome.
Kalau disunduh,
Very well
malah
timed.
ditendang
Recovery
maknya.
like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's their second corner of the game.
Gilut.
He's
Tus.
got tall. The whistle has gone and it is all over.
Kasih maknya.
Pull through.
GG, euy.
Sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter.